Restorative justice is an important part of our life in this diocese. Dennis Gibbs and his staff of Prism at the LA County Jail has been a gift to this diocese beyond our expectation. It's blossomed. It's become an unbelievable resource for this diocese to assist people who are incarcerated and help them return to the world in a positive fashion.
I've been in the jails for 6 years. Began as a volunteer, volunteering in the jail, which is very typical with people involved in this ministry. I started out volunteering one Sunday a month, coming in to help with church services, and that has evolved into, I'm now obviously working in the jail full-time as one of the senior chaplains, and it has blossomed into all of these other ministry areas that are attached to the work that we do in the jail. So 6 years ago as a volunteer, and now I'm doing life without parole.
Yes, there are people who have been violent criminals, felons, yet they are given a new chance to walk a new path and move back into society in a positive way.
Once again, I think they have a deep hunger for reconciliation. This is the first time for a lot of these men, women, and children that they've had to really sit with somebody and work towards true reconciliation in their life. Often, in many different ways, but often I've heard the same thing said in different ways, and that is, I've never had somebody just sit and listen to me. I've never had somebody value me and what I have to say. Recently, a man that we've been walking with for quite some time in the jail was baptized in the jail. And I still get letters from him that his faith is growing and he's continuing. He'll be in prison for a couple more years, and when he gets out, he wants to be married in the church. Now that's a true story of reconciliation and real change in somebody's life.
There's no recording book that says who came to church and who didn't. There's no record book that says how many baptisms were made. Those are registered in other congregations. But it is obvious that there is a church there. The community of Christ, the body of Christ, working to help people grow, learn, and become who God intends them to be. Dennis Gibbs did an especially moving service for victims of violent crime, victims of crime in general. We support people growing and becoming all that they can be, and we regret and sadly look back at people who have lost their lives to violent crime. We need to be so supportive of victims while at the same time not discarding people in prison. I give thanks for the Prism ministry, and I hope you'll support it. I give thanks for Dennis Gibbs and all the people that work for him. I give thanks for the fact that God has called these people to be ministers to the least who are imprisoned.